I think it's one of those things where it's the same things that we tell the girls, just get comfortable being uncomfortable. We knew things weren't going to go perfectly. We knew that there was going to be some bumps, and I think we were very fortunate in that we didn't go through some of the things that other teams went through where we had to miss games because of COVID, and we pretty much went through the whole season. We had other challenges, but we didn't have to miss any of our games or have any of our opponents miss and have to reschedule. So, it's something that I try to tell myself, just control the things you can control, and the rest will take care of itself. And it's hard when you're a type A personality, but you just try to get through it, and you learn from, it was never going to go perfect regardless of if COVID happened or not. So if there had been no COVID, it still wouldn't have been perfect because it was the first season anyway. But it was what it was, and I hope that the team learned something from the season, and I think they did, given how they've been practicing this year. Right. I mean, the girls understood that it was always going to be something, if we played in the spring, it was going to be a short turnaround. And I think they enjoyed it because it helped them keep themselves in shape, and most of the freshmen had already been playing anyway, so for them it was only a month, maybe two, where they had to be off. I think it was just a month. And all of the sophomores, juniors, seniors just kept in shape anyway. They took their time off for their mental health, their physical health, but they still kept in shape, and it didn't seem like a vacation to them anyway. I think they've been going great. I'm never going to be 100% pleased just because that's my personality, but I think that the team, one thing that we struggled with was knowing who we are as a team. And since that was one of our struggles, the girls have really made it a point this year to figure out who they are. And I told them, if you didn't know, you wouldn't know it was the same team from last year to this year. So we still have a lot of work to do, as well any coach will tell you, but I think everything's been going very well. So last year we were home for our very first 3 weeks, and I felt like it was too comfortable. So, maybe I went too far the other way this year, but that's one of those things where you just learn and you know what is what for your team. So maybe next year we're home for one of our tournaments. But I feel like with the personality group that we have, they're going to rise to the challenge. They like to travel, they like going new places, they like seeing new things. So, would they want to be home one weekend? Of course, but I think it's one of those things with them that they're going to rise to that challenge. I want a team that's filled with a lot of heart, but I also want them to be gritty and to get after everything. And if we lose, it's going to be down to the last point. I want, a no-quit attitude. And one of the things that we've been stressing this year is the selfless part of the team. Everybody's out for each other, so we're really stressing that, and we're stressing servant leadership. And, it's not about me today, and if I see someone struggling, then I'm gonna make sure I speak to them. So I think that stuff all goes into the whole. Obviously we teach volleyball, but we're trying to teach the rest so that when they are playing volleyball, they can think about others and they can really give back to the team. So I want a gritty, get after it team, but I want a very selfless, we're here for the whole team.